What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. We are currently on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So I appreciate you guys continuing to share out my content. If you would like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you would like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I stated, today in Atlanta Falcons news, the Atlanta Falcons have placed star running back Cordarrelle Patterson on IR due to that knee injury. He will miss the next 4 games for our Atlanta Falcons. This is a huge blow to our Atlanta Falcons because Cordarrelle Patterson, to me, is one of the best players on the offensive side of the ball. He has been the best running back for our team the last 2 seasons. So with Cordarrelle Patterson being out, this is going to be an opportunity for these young guys to step up in his absence. Cordarrelle Patterson is one of those guys that defensive coordinators stay up at night trying to scheme for and plan for because he's a guy that can line up all over the field, whether it's a wide receiver, whether it's him lining up in the backfield, whether it's him returning kickoffs or returning punts. Cordarrelle Patterson is a headache because he's a playmaker with the ball in his hands. But with that being said, due to him being out and being placed on IR, we were able to sign running back Caleb Huntley today to the active 53-man roster, which I think is a huge move for our Falcons as well. We talked about it a little bit yesterday in our post-game show. Caleb Huntley possibly being added to the 53-man active roster. He was signed today, which I think is a well-deserved signing, bringing him onto the 53-man roster because he played really well yesterday. Caleb Huntley, to me, was one of the main reasons we won yesterday's game against the Cleveland Browns. When he got in the second half, he really came in like a breath of fresh air. He came in and ran the ball hard, and he scored his first NFL touchdown yesterday in a regular season game. So shouts out to Caleb Huntley. I do think that this is a big signing for our Atlanta Falcons, bringing in Caleb Huntley and add them to the active 53-man roster because he fits this scheme perfect. He's a downhill runner. And we seen it yesterday as he wore down that Cleveland Browns defense, both the offensive line and both Caleb Huntley and Tyler Algier. Those guys did a good job of running the football. I do think with Cordarrelle Patterson being out, those guys will be able to hold down the fort. These young guys that we have, both Caleb Huntley, Tyler Algier, and Avery Williams, all 3 of those guys had some nice runs yesterday. We were able to run the ball for over 200 plus yards on the ground. And also having Marcus Mariota, who's a mobile quarterback as well, who's also a part of this rushing attack. I do think that the Falcons will be okay until Cordarrelle Patterson comes back within this 4-game stretch. But it is going to be an uphill climb at this point, being that Cordarrelle Patterson is so versatile. I can't say that for all of these running backs that we have. I don't know how well Caleb Huntley can catch the ball out of the backfield, and I don't know how well Tyler Algier is as far as being a receiving running back. I know both of those guys are good downhill runners, but Cordarrelle Patterson adds another dimension to our offense. But I'm not too concerned due to the way that our offensive line has been playing over the first 4 games of the season. Our offensive line has played like one of the better offensive lines in the NFL. Yesterday, I was really impressed the way that they blocked and the way that they wore down that Cleveland Browns defense and wore down that front 7. The way that we ran the ball in the second half of that game was really impressive. And I think that that's something that the Falcons can build upon moving forward. So definitely think Cordarrelle Patterson is going to be a huge blow, like I said, to this Atlanta Falcons offense because of his versatility. But I do think we still have enough young legs in the backfield between Caleb Huntley, Tyler Algier, and Avery Williams. I think those guys will be able to hold down the fort until Cordarrelle Patterson can come back after the after his 4-game absence. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think about Cordarrelle Patterson being placed on IR. Let me know what you think about Caleb Huntley being added to the active 53-man roster. And do you think these young guys can hold down the fort? This is another reason why I always talk about having depth on your team. Is very important because guys will get injured. It's just the nature of the NFL. It's the nature of football that guys are going to get nicked. Injuries are going to happen. So you have to have guys that you can count on when your star players go down, or when, guys, the starters go down. You have to have somebody that can come in and, hold down the fort for a couple games. But with that being said, this been your boy Jew. I'll holler at you guys in the next video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for your boy. But with that being said, I'll holler at you guys. Peace.